Hello and welcome to PlumeriaPlay. The new Life and Death expansion pack is finally out and I have been playing with it and building with it so much. So I do have several videos that will be upcoming for all the Life and Death stuff. Let me know in the comments if there's any kind of gameplay or builds that you'd like to see specifically. But today we are going to be building a starter home using only the Life and Death pack and the base game. I have a little let's play in mind for our sim Reginald down here, and he is going to be speed running the Ghost Historian aspiration. So I think we're going to come over here to the spookier side of town and build him a little starter home. Our sim here really likes red, browns, and blacks, and he wears a lot of black in this really pretty wine color. I think he's a very handsome sim. I really love the Life and Death cast, but let's go ahead and make him a little house. We will have to include a computer somewhere because he's gonna need that to complete the Ghost Historian aspiration. Now the lighting here gonna be a little tricky to work with, but we will make it happen. I'm looking at the nearby houses around and they're all in a bit of a simpler style, although a lot of them do have like this little extra tower bit. I feel like all the houses I've built recently have had that tower bit though, so we may try to leave that out, although I really want one. We could, instead of the tower, do a second floor, but that may be way too much house for a starter budget. Let's try it. We'll see what we can make work. And we'll just get a nice pointy roof piece. If the roof is pointy, then it's spooky. That's the rule. This might be such a waste, but what if we even extended this and just had a whole front porch here? Ooh, that could be good. We are on a budget, but that doesn't mean we can't try to make it pretty. Let's go sort by Life and Death. I don't really know how expensive the Life and Death stuff is, but what I do know is we're already down to 13,000 simoleons and we're not even inside. Maybe we take off this little extra bit right here, or we could at least shrink it. We did get some really nice exterior items. At least I want to keep this house a little darker, so maybe we'll go with this darker variant of it. We'll grab a nice black roof trim. Oh, maybe we can even add in a little bit of that pretty cherry red color out here. I just can't tell what color it is, so how do I know if it looks good? Oh, that's a little bit better. And I think we are gonna be using the dingier swatches because there is two variants in all of them, like a nice one and then a really broken apart one. We want this to look a little run down, a little spooky. I was just coming inside to make sure these swatches match, and it looks like they do because we are changing. Oh, although look, there's a dingier version. So there's not dingy at all, a little dingy, and really dingy. Okay, well, let's do really dingy on one and a little dingy on the other. I think they match from outside. It's a little hard to tell. We might should have built this somewhere with better lighting and then moved it here. In my head, this was gonna go on a nice big foundation, but the reality is probably that we cannot afford a staircase. So I'm gonna just let that dream die. We need just a few windows in the back to make this make a little bit of sense. Maybe a back door would be nice as well. And then we'll move inside and figure out a floor plan and everything. We'll get the new roof texture, but in black. The new wood floors and that kind of cherry color on the front porch. I guess we have to have a couple of columns. We only have 11,000 simoleons left. I feel like I have really overestimated what I could put in a starter home. It's not a huge house though on the inside. First things first, we need to figure out where we want our staircase. Here's a quick look at the layout that we've cooked up. We've got a 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, except we're gonna have a bedroom and an office in this particular build. Then downstairs we'll have an open concept kitchen, living, dining. The Life and Death stuff is not exactly cheap. I love it. I think it's beautiful, but I mean, the cheapest cabinet is 150 and the Life and Death is almost 300 simoleons, but I do really want to try to use them if we can. We just might have to have a smaller kitchen. Same with the fridge. Oh, that's a huge price difference. But look at how pretty that is. Maybe it's the medium wall height. Wait, that saved us like 200 simoleons because of the stairs. Oh, we might have to change. We could even pick this a less expensive door. It doesn't look as grand from the front, but it has the same spooky energy. I think it's fine. Sacrifices have to be made. Let's get essentials and then we'll freak out when it's time to freak out. That's a functional kitchen. We'll go ahead and pay for floors and wallpapers. Just know this is filler furniture at this point, so we probably won't keep it all, but it's just gonna let us know that we have enough money to actually furnish the house. This is dire. This is bad. Okay, we have to shrink it. Everything's gotta be shrunk. Maybe if we even just bring the back of the house in by one tile, that might do the trick. I really want to use the life and death stuff. I don't think we're gonna be able to keep it. I'm trying to put it down and see if we can keep it, but don't get your hopes up. That's a functional bathroom. Now, I will say the desks are at least not that badly priced, so we'll definitely be able to have a desk, but I already cannot afford a computer. Okay, we don't need this bump out. We can make this house work without this big bump out, so goodbye to that. I thrive off of delusion, if you couldn't tell. We could probably just scooch the whole thing in. These don't have to be that long. When in doubt, shrink it. Just take what you have, make it smaller. Oh, and look, we'll save money on windows. We can do it like that instead. I could probably shrink it like one more. All right, we can grab the cheapest computer now. We already have a bed in the house. It really just needs to sleep one sim, so we can scooch it in the corner. We'll grab a desk chair. It's gonna have to be a cheap one. We don't even have a living room or a dining room yet. Oh no. We can delete this wall. I liked the idea of it being open, but it doesn't have to be open. We can get a cheaper sink instead of using the sink item from the pack. It's obviously not as pretty, but at this point, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, I don't even think the new couch is an option. We maybe could get the love seat, and even that's a kind of a strong maybe. It's a really strong maybe. We could get the smaller rug. This table is not too badly priced. We're already down to $344. Oh no. I don't think we can get the matching chairs. Okay, luckily though, this base game chair doesn't not match. Honestly, wait, why am I even getting 3 chairs? We just need 2. Maybe even this outdoor one. We could always upgrade that later. Should we shrink it one more? Oh, I can't because of the bathroom. What if we shrink this room one more and then we'll just grab a little roof piece to go right here? That'll help give it a little more dimension in the back anyways, which it could use. We could also delete this wall and one of these doors. That saves us a little bit. So it is only a 1-bedroom now, but we can still fit the office space in there. It'll be a simple thing, but we could even just get a cheaper railing on the stairs right up here. That gives us some money back. Where else could we get some money back? We're already using pretty cheap windows. I guess we could also get rid of our front porch. Oh, that just feels so sad. It does give us some money back though. It doesn't look bad from the outside. It's just not as grand as you might want it to be, but we have to remember this is a starter home. Now it's just kind of tall and skinny, which honestly kind of fits the vibe. So, okay, it's fine. Let's furnish this now. You know, we could actually even use the dingier staircase. It doesn't not fit the aesthetic because like we are doing more of a dingy house. I do like the color couch we have selected because it's kind of got all of our colors in there. We could even go ahead and grab that new rounded rug. Oh, like that one? Wait, that's a pretty swatch. Maybe we'll scoot this back some. That's perfect. That's exactly the vibes of this house. We could get one of these cute little ottoman things in like that pretty burgundy color. Might be nice to have a small TV stand even though we can't. So expensive. No. Okay, well, we might have to get a base game one. I was trying to see what items from the pack I could keep affording, but I can't really afford many. So we're a little out of luck here. Luckily, we went with more of the modern look, so we will be able to just grab more of this straight line furniture and it won't be a total off the wall piece to have. Everything is so expensive. That was like, what was that? $255? I'd rather get this. Have a picture of myself on the wall. That's much more substantial. All right, for the bathroom, we can at least just pick the cheapest tile. It'll be fine. It's not my favorite. Obviously, like we wish we could do something a little bit different, but it is what it is. We can go with this nice, pretty like dark brown at least. That's actually kind of nice. We do need a mirror, but it will not be the one from the new pack. I don't even think I can justify toilet paper. I don't think I can. That's 50 simoleons right there. We could get art with that. I say that's the bathroom done. We can go ahead and say we're not gonna have curtains. We're not gonna have toilet paper. We need just like decorations. I would much rather buy a robe or something for a few more simoleons to take up wall space. But that bathroom works. So let's move to the room. I would love for them to have a bookshelf just because I think we're gonna need one. I guess we could just get this one on the desk. this corner just might have to stay empty. Maybe a plant. My little orange tree's only 50 simoleons. We could just put that in the corner. See, that's better than toilet paper though. This hallway is just gonna have to be empty. We only have 68. I really wanted to get some of the like tears and stuff on the roof as well. How much are those? Oh, they're free. Oh, thank goodness. I thought that we were gonna have to pay for that. Luckily though, they say holes in the roof, you can have that for nothing. That's nice. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Free holes in the roof. I thought surely they'd charge us for that. I changed my mind. I think we should go for more of this like ashy tone. The brown's like not looking quite right. They have some of this for the outside too, but it is 5 simoleons each, so we'll have to use that a little more sparingly. Could even like size it up just so it takes up a more substantial amount of space. Oh, maybe we could even do that like over here in lieu of windows. And I like this story that the sim that lives here has moved in and fixed up the inside, but they've not quite gotten around to fixing up the outside of the house yet. So the windows and the roof still need a little help. I mean, realistically, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but for our purposes, we can roll with it. Got 33 simoleons left. This is 25. That's kind of nice. Then I have 8 simoleons left. Oh no, I wanted a crow. Everything's so expensive. I mean, I could not use the appliances. Oh my God, that's so much money. But the appliances are so pretty. Ugh, I don't want to get cheap stuff. I still think we keep the gold on the sink, but we'll get black appliances. It's just so ugly. Now we have 3,000 simoleons to work with. Okay, well, I cannot in good interest. We can maybe grab this little cabinet for out in this hallway or something. That way it's not totally empty. We could do a little cabinet and a plant. Just like this tall, skinny one's good. We do need to change the walls up yet. We've not done that. Now, wall-wise, they're all the same, so we don't really even have to worry about that too much. I think for the room, let's go for this pretty black on the wall. And then in the hallway, ooh, we could do this everywhere. Wait, that's so pretty. We'll do that downstairs too. That honestly like adds in that color that I was looking for. And then maybe instead of tile along this back wall, we could do like a paneling. Oh, we could do it that way. We could do it on the staircase and then right here. And then this column can then move over right here. We do have some necessary items that we've not gotten yet, like a mailbox and a trash can. So I am gonna grab those before we continue on because I have a really bad habit of forgetting. So there's a mailbox, there's a trash can. Oh, we need some outdoor lights. We can get a different picture too because I don't even like that one. I think that one's actually kind of ugly. Ooh, maybe that one? That's one of the tarot cards. I actually love that one. It's only 85, so it's not crazy expensive. He is a ghost historian, so maybe the little ghost right there. We can get some of this little scent stuff over here. Oh, and we needed the raven. There it is. We'll put it right here by the door. Can be like our little greeter. With our newfound money, we could also get the back door that we were hoping for earlier. And that makes this space feel a little less awkward because otherwise it's just a really big open space for no reason. That does mean though that we need another light back here. And we can even do another one at the very top. Oh wait, maybe we can afford our bookshelf that we wanted now. I wanted this really, yeah, this one, the tall skinny one from the new pack to go in this corner. I felt like that was the perfect spot for it. We could even just scoot our orange tree out somewhere else and get another picture here behind the desk. Oh wait, that's really lovely. That does bring us back down to 81 simoleons. I don't know what we could even get with that, but let's just maybe have a look around and see. Oh, we've got a few decorations we can maybe grab. What if we grab these finely aged bottles of nectar and raise them up on top of the fridge? Ooh, they're floating. Here is a good trick if you want to custom place an item. I'm gonna sell our sink really fast just so I can afford it. We'll buy it back. But if you grab this bathroom shelf and raise it up to the height that you want your item, then slot your item to that. Once you place your item on the shelf, you can grab it and hold the Alt key to Alt place it off of that. And then it won't be floating anymore. And then just delete the shelf when you're done. But I think that's gonna be our interior of this house done. I think it's actually really pretty, even though it is kind of small and starter funds. Obviously, we'd clutter it up a lot more if we had the money to do so. But now let's move outside and start landscaping. We are definitely going to be opening up our debug panel for this. So for that, we're going to type in testing cheats true, bb.show hidden objects, and bb.show live edit objects. And then you can close your cheat panel. You open and close that with Control-Shift-C on keyboard. I don't know about the other ones, but that is going to open up all the items in the game that we don't currently have access to, like this death frog that I didn't know was even a thing. Should we give him a death frog? I vote yes. We could put the death frog here, but that's 0 simoleons. So not everything in debug is 0 simoleons, but most of it is. But what we are looking for is the debug landscaping. So what we're going to do is type in ** debug, and then that usually comes up over there, and then that's where you'll find all this free debug landscaping that you can use. Luckily, since we're doing a budget build and we've already ran out of most of our money, the landscaping's a little easier to find. But I say let's use some of these big tall trees just to mix in our lot to the world around it a little bit. So what I want to do is make our lot feel like it's a part of the world and not that I need to furnish this whole square, because for a starter home it's just not happening. Ooh, they also have these pretty pink bushes. Oh, and that's in this area of the world. We should use those. But pretty much all debug does is it gives you access to the stuff that they use in the live landscaping. This tree is this tree, and this bush is this bush, and so on and so forth. So it's really nice to have if you need free landscaping. I'm also gonna go ahead and go into my terrain tools and maybe grab out this dark stone path, and we just want to connect our house to the front. And I am gonna be adding the on hollowed grounds a lot trait to this house because I haven't gotten to play with that yet, and I'd like to. But here is a look at the exterior. I just wanted it to look as a part of the world as possible, so it just kind of looks like an abandoned home in the middle of the woods, which is kind of the goal. So that's the storyline we're going to be telling with the sim, is he moved to an abandoned house in the middle of the woods so he could study Ghost. But here is a final little tour of the interior. Upstairs is his bedroom and office with a little bathroom over here. And then downstairs we have open concept kitchen, living, dining. I didn't really do anything with this back patio area. Maybe I should really fast. I just added a little terrain paint. I can't move the roof piece out because I can't afford columns. So also I prefer this little path. Oh wait, that's way better. And that is gonna be our spooky starter home, I guess we could call it, all the way done with only base game and life and death. I've got this up on the gallery for you if you're interested in downloading it. It is the Spooky Life and Death Starter, and it is only 17,784 simoleons, and it only uses the Life and Death expansion pack. This is actually my first video that I am posting on YouTube with this pack. We did a whole live stream on release day, so I do have some more content planned, but like I said at the start of this video, if you have anything you want to see in particular with this pack, let me know. Also, let me know how you're feeling about the pack so far, and if it's one that you plan to buy or leave for another day. If you made it this far into the video, comment a raven emoji in the comments below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!